He gave up everything for his mother. It was raining heavily in a small village in South Asia. The roads were muddy, the sky was dark, and the wind was strong. Inside a tiny house made of clay and wood, a boy named Arjun sat beside his mother. He was only 12 years old. His clothes were old. His slippers were broken, but his eyes were full of love. His mother, Meena, was sick. She had a fever and a cough. She had been sick for many days, but they had no money to go to the hospital. Arjun held her hand and whispered, "Don't worry, mother. I will take care of you." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He sat near the window, watching the rain. He remembered the days when his mother used to sing for him, cook for him, and tell him stories. She was strong. She was kind. She was everything to him. But now she was weak. She couldn't walk properly. She couldn't work. Arjun made a promise to himself. "I will do anything. I will give up everything. I will make her smile again." The next morning, Arjun went to the town nearby. He asked people for work. Some ignored him. Some laughed. But one old man gave him a chance. "Can you clean my shop?" the man asked. "Yes, sir," Arjun replied. He worked hard. He cleaned the floor, arranged the shelves, and even helped customers. At the end of the day, the man gave him 50 rupees. Arjun ran home with joy. He bought medicine and rice. He cooked for his mother and gave her the medicine. She smiled weakly and said, "You are my little hero." Arjun loved school. He loved reading, writing, and learning new things. But now he had to choose school or survival. He chose survival. He stopped going to school. He worked every day. He cleaned shops, carried bags, sold vegetables, and even washed cars. He didn't complain. He didn't cry. He just worked. His mother begged him to go back to school. But he said, "Mother, I will study later. First, I want you to get better." One day, while cleaning a bookstore, Arjun saw a man drawing a portrait. He was amazed. The lines, the shades, the emotions, it was beautiful. Arjun asked, "Can I try?" The man smiled and gave him a pencil. Arjun drew a picture of his mother. It was simple, but full of love. The man looked at it and said, "You have a gift." From that day, Arjun started drawing. He drew on paper, walls, and even on sand. He didn't have colors, but he had imagination. A tourist saw Arjun's drawing and asked, "Can I buy this?" Arjun was shocked. "Buy? Really?" "Yes. I'll give you 200 rupees." Arjun sold the drawing. He bought fruits, milk, and a warm blanket for his mother. She cried and said, "You are my sunshine." Arjun started selling more drawings. He drew village scenes, animals, and portraits. People loved his art. His name started spreading. One day, a rich man came to Arjun and said, "I want to take you to the city. You can study art. You can become famous." Arjun was silent. The man continued, "You will live in a big house. You will have everything." Arjun looked at his mother. She was lying on the bed, coughing. He said, "Sir, I'm sorry. I can't leave my mother." The man said, "But this is your chance." Arjun replied, "She gave me life. I will give her mine." Years passed. Arjun was now 18. His mother was still sick, but she was alive because of him. He worked during the day and drew at night. He saved money. He learned from books. He practiced art. He never went to parties. He never bought new clothes. He never traveled. He gave up everything, time, comfort, dreams, for his mother. But he never regretted it. One day, a famous artist visited the village. He saw Arjun's drawings and was amazed. "Who made these?" he asked. Arjun came forward. The artist said, "You are brilliant. Come to my studio. I will teach you." Arjun agreed, but only if his mother could come too. They moved to the city. The artist gave them a small room and food. Arjun learned fast. He painted with colors, brushes, and passion. His art was displayed in galleries. People bought his paintings. He earned money. Arjun built a small house for his mother. He hired a nurse. He bought her favorite books and flowers. She was happy. She was proud. One day she said, "You gave up everything for me. I want you to live your life now." Arjun smiled and said, "You are my life." He continued painting. He taught poor children art. He opened a free school for village kids. He became famous, but he stayed humble. One morning, his mother didn't wake up. She had passed away peacefully, with a smile on her face. Arjun cried. He held her hand and whispered, "Thank you for everything." He painted her portrait, his most beautiful work. He hung it in his school with a note. "She was my first teacher, my first love, my everything." Today, Arjun's 30. He is a successful artist, a teacher, and a son. He travels the world, but he always returns to his village. He tells his story to children. Love is the greatest gift. Sacrifice is the greatest strength. He gave up everything, but he gained more than he ever dreamed.